Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with a quick update video here with regards to the hoarding campaign energy situation. Especially now, you guys may have seen this as well. In the last day or two, they've actually been releasing these new Save the World milestones, which also ties back to the spending here, guys, of campaign energy. Now, context anyways, in case you guys missed my earlier data mines video, the reason we care and the reason we've been preparing has been for this reason, right? We actually do see that there's going to be a new leaderboard event likely next week. It'll likely be confirmed in today's blog post at Reset today. But as you can see, for this event, you gain progress by spending campaign energy, earning these mind lock orb fragments, battling in Cosmic Crucible, battling in raids, and then in addition to playing raids with the new members of the Hellfire Club. And as you can see there, the leaderboard does have a chance here to earn Rachel Summers 3 diamonds exclusive to the leaderboard itself, but as well, we don't know if this event is going to be allowing us to earn these mind lock orbs through the campaign energy, or it's just going to be earned in other ways in the game and then obviously add points. But this is the reason we want to pay attention, guys, is because my own personal strategy and advice to everyone was, we can save it up campaign energy, especially how we can, obviously there's these free refreshes that you can do. You can tap it to add more to your campaign. But then after that's all utilized, you can spend power cores 4 times per day if that's how, if the yellow threshold's already been met. And you can essentially earn an additional 480 campaign energy, 120 each time you refresh per day just from this alone, right? That's outside of other ways. I think there's a little bit of energy coming from the Marvel Strike Force free claim that happens every day in terms of just you spending power cores, and then it's a web milestone that you would claim as well. So, I mean, really, roughly, we're saving about 580, depending on if there's any other events happening in real time here. So then you got to make the decision, right? If you want to partake in the Save the World milestone, you do need to spend to actually ensure that you're hitting these, right? So you can see here on screen, we've decided to go about that route because I actually have more than enough campaign energy saved. But this video is meant for those of you deciding, should we be hoarding, should we be saving? And I'm hopefully this is going to be able to add some insight and then help you guys make that decision. But you can see these milestones, guys, it does appear they are going to be repeating every single day. Which is something you may want to pay attention to, right? Because if it's every single day, it does add up over time. Mind you, there's not a crazy amount of gold. There's not a crazy amount of actual good materials here. There's a little bit of these strike token points that we don't even need, because essentially every two weeks, then we're doing the strike pass or battle pass. We don't even need any kind of uptick unless maybe you missed a day or two of gaming, and this would be a way to kind of catch up, right? And I think that's kind of the entire intention of this Save the World milestones, because it allows you to ensure that you have the daily streak, but at the same time too, just a little bit of materials here and there. Now, the one thing I do want to point out, so the training materials, the T4s and the gold, obviously not a lot for a single day, but if you were going to translate this to every single day for 30 days for a month, it can add up, guys. It can add up, right? Basically everything you see here repeated for 30 days. It's not a significant amount, but it's allowed now. When you're actually multiplying it every single day, it can add up and actually add over time. Especially the big one here for rewards anyways is actually the path to Azazel Orbs here. You're essentially, let's see here, 500,000, 15, 2. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was giving this information correctly. But you're essentially guaranteed 1 orb every single day, assuming this milestone does repeat every single day for 30 days. So what does that actually look like? Well, if you head over to the supply store, right, remember, they were kind of taking a step back from this, but now they've actually returned to this, which is great. So there you have it. This is the path to Azazel Orbs here, and you can see we've opened already 4 as of this time. But why it's important, guys, and I know what you're thinking, Rayge, what the heck? This is an orb that doesn't even give you a lot of value. What's the point? And even if you check the rewards here, right, like the only one that's kind of worth your attention is the center pillar if you tap into it. And yeah, and like I said, most of the time, you probably won't even get Azazel, because there's a 50% chance here that you're actually going to be getting Emma Frost or Madeline Pryor. So right off the bat, your statistics is already cut in half. And then the other half of the time, you're basically guaranteed 1 to 2 shards, because you can see 1 shard is 25%, 2 shards of Azazel is 20%. So that's a 45 chance right there. So there's only really 5% chance or less that you're getting 2 or more shards, because you can see 4.5 then lands with Azazel at 3. And then finally, this is the golden ticket, right? If you're able to get the 0.5% out of this entire ratio for this orb, landing the 100 shards, I think that right there is kind of the lottery that you want to be doing. So I'm going to leave that information with you guys. Do you think at the end of the day, if you're able to get 30 of these orbs, maybe you'll have a chance to get that 100 shard drop? The reason I point this out is because this could very well be a repeatable event that they've been now able to add into the game consistently. So it might be Azazel first, obviously for a couple weeks, and then it pivots over to Rachel Summers, and then lastly, maybe even Sebastian Shaw. We don't know, but we'll see how this kind of new structure works. The other thing I want to point out to you guys is that, remember, when you're opening these path to Azazel orbs, there is a new threshold that they've added here now, that when you open X number of orbs, it's guaranteed to allow you to have another orb here for more shards of Azazel. So you can see I'm at 4 out of 20 opened right now. So if I get another 16, I'm actually going to get the full-on ancient Neophim orb, which is a guaranteed shards of at least 6 of him. And then there's a chance, obviously, to get even that 180. Is it 180? 100, 180? But yeah, there's always that like golden ticket opportunity. So that's what you guys need to weigh in, because at the end of the day, do you care about making sure that you have an advantage in this event where there's an opportunity for more diamond opportunities for especially the featured characters? Maybe a chance for different orbs. Like I said, these mine lock orbs do have a chance of 100 gear tier 20 pieces. But again, we're back to kind of that similar assessment where we're weighing our odds and deciding, hey, do you want to spend that energy on a chance for gear tier 20, or do you want to spend that chance here for an opportunity for more character shards? I will say this too, guys. We've been getting better and better farmability in the game, so we know Azazel will eventually get added into, obviously, the antimatter store. Very similar to how, obviously Vigilante, Thunderbolts, Accursed, and as well as newly recently added the Fantastic Four team, right? Here to 20 pieces in the Fantastic Four team. So, yeah, I mean, we've been farming this and taking advantage of it, but just be on the lookout for that. It's not a lost opportunity if you don't get the orbs, but in the meantime, I like my odds. I like the fact that I'm still hoarding and I have a good energy supply. So that's why I'm deciding to use this milestone to my advantage, because I am hoping that I'll get lucky and get that 100 sharp drop. That's an amazing way to, save on a lot of antimatter, and however they're going to get added into the game. Conversely, if you care more about the leaderboard events, then you may want to just pause there and actually just save it up for advantages in these leaderboard events. Either way, it's going to be really dependent on what you want to prioritize, guys. So just want to share that with you, as well as my analysis on that. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.